The Ironheart finale marks what many consider a new low for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. If viewers thought the first few episodes were rough, the final 3 escalate the problems to a disastrous level. Lazy writing, nonsensical technology, and a complete absence of logic or meaningful character development plague the conclusion of this series, leaving Ironheart not as a superhero origin story, but as a symbol of Marvel's creative decline. The show's biggest problem remains its lead, Riri Williams. Instead of evolving or reckoning with her actions, Riri doubles down on arrogance and entitlement. There's no growth, no redemption arc, and no effort to make her likable or relatable. She manipulates those around her, particularly Zeke Stain, only to play the victim when the consequences of her actions catch up to her. Even when her criminal friends betray her, the show bizarrely expects viewers to feel sympathy for her. The action sequences defy logic entirely. In one baffling scene, Riri single-handedly takes down a group of gang members without her armor, gang members previously established as dangerous and capable fighters. Even more absurd, one of them, Slug, walks away unscathed from a brutal car crash that should have been fatal. Meanwhile, the Hood casually fires his gang with no consequence, rendering their entire subplot meaningless. Zeke Stain, arguably the only character with any logical motivations, gets exploited and blackmailed by Riri, then thrown in jail. After being sprung by the Hood, Zeke transforms into a low-budget ironmonger with electric powers, only to be controlled through some laughable tech setup that gives the Hood, thanks to his magical cloak, Bluetooth-like mind control over Zeke. The climax continues the nonsense. Zeke, despite his upgraded suit, loses to Riri via a below-the-belt kick, as no one apparently thought to armor that area. Riri then constructs her final Ironheart suit, not from advanced materials, but from an ordinary car, powered by literal magic, specifically, Black Girl magic, delivered through a conveniently placed sorceress friend of her mom. The AI Natalie conveniently disappears, and the show offers no explanation for how magic and tech mesh, or how Riri suddenly controls it. The finale also introduces Mephisto, played by Sacha Baron Cohen, marking his MCU debut. But instead of an epic confrontation, Riri simply sells her soul to him to resurrect her dead best friend, Natalie. Rather than portraying this as a noble sacrifice, the show frames it as heroic, when in reality, it reeks of selfishness and obsession. Natalie had found peace, her family had moved on. But Riri couldn't let go. The series ends without resolution, logic, or meaning. Even the promising inclusion of Mephisto is wasted in this chaotic mess. Ultimately, Ironheart fails to deliver a compelling hero, an engaging story, or even coherent action. Instead, it cements itself as one of Marvel's worst creative endeavors to date, reflecting the studio's struggles to recapture the magic that once defined the MCU. Thank you for watching.